I am attempting to 100% a little to the left and fulfill my dream of actually having a clean home. This game requires you to organize everything from books to cabinets. I will need to solve over 100 puzzles and collect over 200 stars if I want to complete the whole game. Sit back and relax while a self-identified puzzle pro 100%'s a little to the left. Alright, first level. I think we just moved this picture frame a little to the left. Please hold your applause. I don't know, call me crazy for this one, but I think for this level, let's put the cat toys inside the bin. Would you look at that, our second star. You know, these levels feel easy now, but I bet in the future they will get harder. And that they did. Some levels will have multiple stars indicating that there's multiple solutions. Alright, we have some books here. Some of my favorites actually, like Man Looking at Hands and Bird. But I think for the first solution we go widest to thinnest. And I'm assuming there's probably a second star. Okay, I'm thinking for the next solution, we just go tallest to shortest. Keep it simple. Put that guy over there. That guy over there. Boom. And nice, first 2-star level done. Okay, we probably gotta get these cartridges lined up. I like the little 8-bit sounds the cartridges make. Such a nice attention to detail. Lots of thumbtacks, lots of decisions. Okay, for this one, I think the amount of pins correlate with the amount of berries on the bushel. So the 5 blue tacks go on the 5 berry one, and so on and so forth. There we go. So after looking at this calendar for like a minute now, I think what we have to do is replicate the pattern from the top to the bottom. So each gray flower is 9 spaces away. So if I put another gray flower 9 spaces away, it should be good, right? Oh yeah, it dinged. That's how you know I'm right. And I think we just do that for the rest of the pattern, right? Boom. Perfect. Okay, we have some multicolored pencils here. Thinking first we do sharpest to dullest. I feel like that makes the most sense. And I'm also seeing that the erasers are different heights, so probably gotta do something with that. Okay, that's 2 stars. Now what could the last star be? Well, they're kind of rainbow, so we can do some Roy G. Biv action. Oh wait, it's green-blue, not blue-green. Look at that, our first 3-star puzzle. Man, this person is so unorganized. Just got a bunch of crap laying about. And you cannot be telling me that you're keeping old receipts. No shade to the people that keep receipts, but I do not do that. I throw it out as soon as I get home. Matter of fact, I throw it out when I'm still in line. If there's a trash can, like right under the self-checkout, that's what that's being thrown out at. What the? All my hard work gone because of this cat. Okay, there are lots of books this time. Now, the question that we're all wondering, right? What do we do with them? My first thoughts maybe to order them thickest to thinnest. I don't think this is how you're supposed to do it, just because there's too many, like, books that look exactly the same. Okay, we gotta think outside the box for this one. Okay, well, wait a minute. There's a stripe on every single book. Maybe let's just order the stripes. Okay, that's one. We're getting somewhere. Now, what could the second star be? And you're probably thinking, oh yeah, this guy's a puzzle pro. Yeah, right. My puzzle solving skills just need some time to think over this.
A few moments later.
It probably has nothing to do with the patterns, because the patterns feel like they don't mean anything. So the last thing that's left is the colors. Oh, I guess we could do Roy G. Biv again. Yes, Roy G. Biv coming in for the save twice now. Okay, we got a fancy little record player. Let me tune these knobs. And then what do I do? Oh, that was really simple actually. Okay, but that's chapter 1. Now, what are we on to next? Oh, chapter 2. Of course, that always comes after chapter 1. The Lost Recipe. Okay. First level in the new chapter, and we got some tomato cans. I feel like one of the solutions could be we just make a continuous logo. Does anyone here like tomato juice? I don't know. I was looking at it at the store the other day, and it just looks... I'm sorry, it looks nasty. I already hate tomatoes, and just thinking about the juice of a tomato and drinking the juice of a tomato. But no offense to any tomato juice drinkers that are watching the video right now. I would still appreciate if you kept watching. Oh, look at how cute that little golden spoon is. I wish I had one of those for my house. Let's try and just stack them all up together. And then for the next star, let's keep it classy. Let's keep it simple. Let's just, I don't know, put them in an order. Tallest to smallest. Okay, we have some cracked bowls. Some of the patterns actually line up, so probably going to be one of the solutions. And lining up the cracks on the bowls is probably going to be the second solution. But did you guys know, a little fun fact, I think in, I don't know, an Asian country, I think Japan or Korea, they repair bowls, cracked bowls, with gold. It probably symbolizes something cool and profound, but I don't know. Still a cool fun fact though. Is this supposed to be seasonings? Because honestly, to me, it looks like sand. But anyways, I think we should try and make like a gradient sort of thing. So put all the base colors at the end and just go from there. Okay, that's one. And for the next solution, we should probably just try and make a slope, lining up all the jars together. Okay, we have some fruits here that we can actually rotate. So I feel like, I mean, the obvious thing is to take all the stickers off, right? You can't eat stickers. You know, I always thought pears were bad, but then one time my mom gave me a pear, and I am not joking to you when I tell you it was delicious. I've always had like school lunch pears. Those were always disgusting. The one I had was like juicy and succulent. Oh my gosh. You may not believe me, but you don't need to. I believe myself. Okay, putting all the stickers on one fruit is not a solution, apparently. So now what? Oh, some of the stickers look like the fruit. Probably just have to put them on there, right? Yeah, nice. We have a lot of noodles here. Let's start by just lining them up. And then I think let's go curliest to straightest. They like keep curling up, so I feel like that's the solution. But another fun fact for you, if you line up every single pasta end to end, it'll wrap around the globe 37 times. Nah, I'm joking. That one was a lie. I'll be honest. But that last fact wasn't a lie though. I'm not a total liar. Man, this cat keeps messing up what I got going on. Let's just try and clean up the silverware. Hey, what do you think you're doing? Oh, but I got a nice little achievement though. Quick like a cat. Okay, after looking at this for a minute, I can confirm that this is breakfast. You see the toast and the oranges, like, it's gotta be breakfast. Now you're probably asking, well, what do we do with all this breakfast? Well, I'm getting there. Probably to line them up on the patterns in the plates. Put the blueberries in the dots and then the strawberries in the corners. Beautiful breakfast. Wait a minute. So English does exist in this world. There's been like gibberish on all the books and stuff. They thought they could get me. But I figured it all out. I'm bringing this all the way to the top. Okay, let's try and attach all these postcards together. They probably make like one big image. That probably goes at the bottom. Now, where does this last one go? There we go. It all came together real nicely. Okay, Okay, instead of being on the outside of the fridge, I think we're on the inside of the fridge. And look, there's a bunch of gibberish on the mayonnaise. I'm telling you, there's something here. There's a big conspiracy going on. Okay, we probably gotta make it so they all line up together. But how do we do that? Okay, I want you to rate something 1 through 10 for me, but no, it's a judgment-free zone, so I want no judgment at all, only constructive criticism. I've been working on my Scouser accent. I want you to tell me how it is. I'm a Scouser, and Scousers don't get knocked out. You know, I don't think that that's a bad accent. I'm gonna keep working on it, and I'm gonna be a dang Scouser. Okay, but let's get this show on the road. Oh, and then the labels line up. There you go. We have officially made it to Chapter 3, Nitty Gritty. Let's see what they have in store for us. Cleaning supplies, huh? That's all you got for me? Well, it doesn't matter because I'm going to give 110% into organizing this. Okay, I'm just a little confused on where this sponge goes.
Hi, I'm SpongeBob.
Okay, we got a bunch of batteries. Gotta put it in this container. Probably gotta create some images with the batteries. I feel like I'm understanding the little tricks that this game has. I've seen AAA and AA batteries, but is there single A batteries? I mean, there's gotta be, but like, what are they even used for? It's gonna be like they're only used in Europe at 3 AM for TV controllers or something. Anyways, let's get this lightning bolt sorted out, and then I think after that it's pretty much wraps. I guess you could say it took a lot of energy to finish this puzzle. Okay, we're getting a lot of container ones, which is fine. I do like sorting through the containers. Sometimes where it's a little harder to figure out the puzzle, I find those a little more fun. Also, are these spoons like plastic? They look plastic, don't they? This person is already living in the most disorganized house of all time. The least they could do for themselves is get some good cutlery. There's nothing better than having a good spoon to eat some food with. So my advice for this house, organize all your stuff and also get some fine china. These ones to me feel just a little more unique just because, I don't know, there's just something more here. Except I feel like I know the solution, but I just don't know how to do it. There's gotta be something with the drips here, right? Okay, well maybe before we work on that, I see that there's like a triangle thing going on. Maybe we can just do that first. Okay, that's one. And these drips have to line up somehow. I just gotta figure out how to do it. Haha, look at that. That one took a while for me though. This one seems a little straightforward. I feel like we just gotta Roy G. Biv it again and just sort it by their colors. Is button collecting a thing? No, wait, that's stamp collecting. But I mean, if you collect buttons, I mean, all the love to you. Just don't really know how fun that could be. But hey, who am I, the fun police? And the second one's probably just sorting them by their designs. Yeah, they actually called me the button master back in high school, so no surprise here. Keys, keys, and lots of keys. The question I'm wondering is, what do these open up? Do they open up doors, or do they open up the secrets to people's hearts? Who can really say? Okay, so I'm thinking first solution. There's gotta be more than one solution for this one. Tallest, shortest, first. Then from here, well, we could do the amount of segments in the keys handle. So we got 1, 2, skip a few, then 7. Third star, huh? Let me think about this one.
One eternity later.
Okay, well the actual like key part kind of look like numbers. So like that's 1. And then I feel like we can just go down the line. I feel like they're pretty obvious. Okay, we have a jumble of things on the ground. Can we hang them up on these black nails? Yeah, okay. I feel like those clippers are pretty solid in there. I feel like we don't need to change them. Ooh, and I feel like that saw definitely goes right there. And you gotta put the speed square right in the corner. I feel like that's a lob. Yeah, I know the name of that. What are you gonna do about it? I took carpenter class in 7th grade, so now I know the name of that. Sue me. Holy, that took a while. But perfection isn't about the time spent. It's about the friends made along the way. Okay, we have some dirty coins. Maybe let's try and clean them. That sound is crazy. Okay, that was simple. Can we make... Oh, we can click them and make them dirty. I don't even know how our clicks are making dirt. Maybe we haven't washed our hands in like a couple days or something. I don't know. And then the last star, maybe we can create like a little gradient of dirt, a gradient of disgustingness. Okay, that was a simple 3-star. Oh, so we're finally deciding to pack up and get out of here. Good, because this place is just filled with just messiness. Of course, we got to do the shoe box, because who doesn't want just one pair of every single shoe you own? We could also do a sports box. And of course, we got to do our gardening box. And who can forget our electronics box? Looks like we got pretty much all the essentials. Oh wait, I thought that was a jump rope. That's an aux cord or something. Oh, okay, I did not expect 2 stars for this one. But that's fine, because I think there's just colors. Aw, we got a droopy flower. Let's try and clean off this vase. Oh, and we can actually pick up the flowers. Oh, is that who I think it is? Great, you just killed my flower. But that is 100% of Chapter 3. I kind of want to see how many levels we've completed. Lots. We have completed lots of levels. But that means we are on to Chapter 4, Inner Nature. How is this vase not crumbling to pieces? Okay, so we have a broken vase, and I'm pretty sure we gotta put these shards in here. You know, with all the puzzles in this game, I'm kind of surprised they didn't just do like a regular jigsaw puzzle. I mean, maybe that's a little too on the nose for the game, but I think they could have done something witty to make the level fun. But I also haven't gotten to the end of the game yet, so a jigsaw puzzle could be the next level for all I know. Gotta clean up these paw prints from this cat. You know, I should really create a name for this cat. I'm gonna call him Sir Pursalot. Yeah, that's a cute name. Hey, don't take my cloth. What the? Okay, so I gotta go fast. I gotta go real fast. Ready? Watch this. Now that's how it's done. Ooh, we got a nice little plant here. Let's try pruning some of these leaves. Huh. Okay, they grow back. Okay, let's try and go real fast. Come on. Either I gotta be the fastest clicker in the world or this is impossible. Okay, let's think of a plan B. When I prune some of these leaves, they don't grow back. Very interesting. Oh, some of the leaves are symmetrical down the middle. I think I just need to prune the ones that aren't symmetrical. Yeah, there we go. That one was confusing. Okay, we got some more leaves to play with. But I think this time, dare I say, we put them in Roy G. Biv order. And I think that's exactly what I'm gonna do. And for this next one, I mean, I feel like we just gotta put these holes together because I feel like that's a pretty obvious one. Do you guys like fall? I don't know, these leaves are reminding me of fall and I feel like I gotta ask. I love fall, especially where I'm from. The leaves get like iridescent. It's like so crazy. It looks like kind of like a cartoon. But you know what I don't like? winter. Because I am so sick of people saying, oh, I like winter because I can put more layers on. But with summer, you can't take many layers off. Okay, disregarding the extremes, like obviously if it's 110 degrees or negative 20 degrees, it's going to be very uncomfortable. If we're just talking about the standard winter and the standard summer, summer clears by far. There's nothing worse than having to wake up and then go walk to your car and the steering wheel is freezing, everything is freezing, there's frost everywhere. You have to like hype yourself up just to even get out the door. The saddest day in summer is like the mid of what the happiest day in winter is like. Okay, but anyway, sorry to rant. That's 2 stars. For the 3rd star, I mean, the only thing that stands out to me that's at least a little different is the amount of edges. If we just sort it from least amount of edges to most amount of edges, I think that'll give us the 3rd star. Okay, we have some more potted plants, but honestly, I don't even know what I'm expecting. It's called like Inner Nature or something. Obviously, these are going to be nature related. I think we're just lining these plants up. Ah, this one was actually pretty simple for once. Haven't got one of these in a while. There's not really much to go off of in this level. It's just a bunch of sea related objects. But whenever I hover over stuff, it like grays out for some reason. Huh, okay, maybe just pair them up together, like just stack them on top of each other? No, that's not it. Okay, well for some reason this item just kind of clicks right here. Why does it do that? Ooh, this does it too. Oh, we're supposed to make like our own puzzle. We just have to make it symmetrical. This whole chapter has like been all about like symmetry. I gotta keep that in mind for all these next puzzles. And Sir Perzelok cannot keep his grubby hands off my clamshells. Let's make a cool little collage here. You know, I'm not usually an artist, but this is a masterpiece. Okay, it's wanting me to sort these items, probably just by looks. So the golf ball kind of looks like these rocks. There's a bunch of lines on these. Got some zebra rocks, some eyeball rocks. Probably got to put the sunflower seeds with the zebra rocks, and then put the googly eyes up there. And there we go. Surprised this only has 1 star. Thought there would be more. Here we go. I feel like this is like a jigsaw puzzle, even though the puzzle pieces are gems. Still got to put it together in the same way, right? Recently I had to do like a 3D puzzle. I did it with my girlfriend. We had to make these like Minnie and Mickey Mouse figures. Bro, like halfway through I literally rage quit because it was so hard. The whole thing was clear, which I get because if it's a 3D puzzle you got to see through the whole thing, but like it was insanely hard to tell what went in what. Like half the time I thought I was missing pieces just because I didn't realize the pieces actually went together. Eventually I gave up, but my girlfriend kept doing it and got it all, which props to her for doing that. I was not in the mood. And then sometimes the pieces would just explode everywhere. It was just terrible. Ooh, okay, we got another one of these collage ones. Okay, you ready? I'm about to speedrun this. Time. I mean, that's gotta be world record pace, right? See, this is what I'm talking about. This person just has cobwebs, not even cobwebs, alive webs inside their house with flies on it. This place is just dirty. But I shouldn't even be complaining because if you saw my room, you would have other thoughts. Okay, these flies don't really want to stick to the web normally. And these water beads kind of just feel like they do nothing. Okay, the flies actually do stick, but only when they're symmetrical. Oh, okay. I see what you're doing here. I see what you're doing. So let's put these last flies on. Ooh, and there's a golden fly. I mean, that's gotta go right in the middle, right? Ew, and there's a big old spider. I hate spiders. But that is 100% of Chapter 4, and we are on to Near Earth Organizer. This theme is a little more vague than the others. Okay, we have some picture frames here, but look at this. Comes with a little bit of a twist. When this beach ball goes down here, it turns into a tire. So I think this ball has to travel in between these pictures. It's got to figure out the right order. Go back left. Goes in the hole. Oh shoot, the picture was already tilted. Okay, but we go again. This time we go left. Turns into a golf ball. Goes in the hole. Slam dunk. Comet. Sugar cube. Boom. All in a day's work. We can rotate the minute hand on this clock, and it moves the shadows past it. So my thinking is we gotta find where the shadow lines up with the hour hand, just because it kind of looks like a leaf. So I feel like that's the right solution. I think we gotta set to 3:05. Wait, hold. All right, there we go. I guess you could say that level made a hell of a good time. Huh, okay, there's something off here. Got some chess pieces, but their shadows don't line up. Now, how do we switch the shadows? Oh, just like that. But how do we do that? Okay, it's just not working anymore, okay. Oh, we can just grab the shadow. Okay, that's a lot easier. Then how do we do it the first time? Okay, whatever, we still solved it. This constellation looks just a little familiar. You know, call me crazy or something, but I feel like this is a cat. We're not even aligning books anymore, we're just aligning stars. We've now become an outer versal being. But it's still fun making little pictures of cats though, that's always cool. You know, I don't know if this game has convinced me more to have cats or less. But I still think I'm on the side of gonna have cats just because they're so interesting. They don't take no BS from anybody. And I don't want no softie as a pet. This doesn't look too different from my last setup. I used to record on a laptop and look how far I've come. I'm recording on a slightly better PC. Okay, but anyway, we can move these icons on the computer. We can also do stuff on the desk. Kind of confused on what to do here. Oh, I think we have to make the icons match reality. Or reality match the icons. So if we put the post-it notes in the right order, then we can, that's one done. Turn the apple to the left, put the keys on the keychain holder, make the globe only yellow and green, change the time, and then flip the hourglass. Huh, okay, it's not working. Oh yeah, I can also move the icons around, so let me just move them to where they actually are IRL. I really like the concept of this level, it's very fun. Definitely one of my favorite levels. Okay, we have some matchsticks. Not to sound like a wuss or anything, but I'm kinda like scared of matchsticks. Well, that's not totally correct. I don't like things popping. Not because of the noise or anything, just the anticipation, I just don't like it. So for some reason, like when you have to just keep doing the matchstick over and over again, you don't know when it's gonna light. Like that for me is like anticipation. I don't like it. I mean, I can do it, it's just, I'd rather not. Especially because you gotta get your like fingers so close to the fire. I know it's not gonna burn or hurt me or anything, but I don't know, I just don't like thinking about that. Okay, I've just been randomly putting these matchsticks into matchboxes and somehow I've gotten almost all the colors of the matchsticks that I need. The only one we have left to get is green. I feel like there's a pattern with this, but honestly, brute forcing it has gotten me this far. I feel like I could just make it the rest of the way. Yeah, there we go. It didn't take too long to get the green one. Let's see what happens when you put it all on the middle one. Ooh, you get a white matchstick. Oh, I accidentally dropped it. Great. The mirror's reflections are different than what's actually going on. So I think we just have to line it all up with the reflection. Oh, you can actually take that lemon out. Perfect. Put the plant in the vase. And then how do we put the skull in there? Oh, you can just open it up. Okay. So this game's calling me an idiot. I think the last thing we need to do is just put the lemon in the water. And what else am I forgetting? Oh, the candle. Aw, we have some lovebirds. You can actually move the lampshade in, there's a bunch of crap here. Okay, you can click these buttons on and off, so let's just try and click all these buttons on. Okay, every single one is on, so what are we doing? Do I have to turn them on in a certain order? Oh, we have to make a heart. Let's turn some of these off. There we go, a beautiful heart of red machine parts. Did Sir Perslan just knock on my power? You're paying for that, buddy. Is this supposed to be some type of staring contest? Oh, I can pet you. I feel like we haven't gotten a full body shot of Sir Perslot yet. Okay, we have to keep petting him on the beat. Wow, I can only imagine how many reference photos they had to take for this game. Is this supposed to be the credit scene? Is it over? Oh, not yet. Oh, we can actually do stuff. I think this is like some sort of interactive credit scene. These are kind of like references to past levels. So let's rotate these containers to make them the same color. Are these supposed to be eggs? They sound nasty. Okay, we can rotate them out, but we have to make some sort of snowflake? Oh, you can grab those? Oh my gosh, it's forks. Strawberries. I definitely gotta click these ladybugs in order. That's for sure. And then what's going on here? Okay, we have a container. We gotta put the container inside containers. Yeah, we do. Oh, we're zooming out. Okay, we got even more containers. It's containerception. Okay, apparently it's just never ending. Oh, but now we gotta put food in all the containers. This is like a fractal of containers. You need an infinite amount of volume to fill up all these containers. Now we have containers raining down from the sky. Oh, Sir Perslot's back though. It's a plus. Oh, we have to grab them out of the sky and place them to make a little tower. There you go, you got a new platform. Where are we building up to? Okay, apparently we're building up to the moon. Bit of a crazy turn of events. I guess Sir Perslot's the first cat on the moon. One small step for cat, one large step for cat kind. Oh my gosh, we're getting sucked into his eyes! We have become one with the cat. And that is 100% of the campaign of A Little to the Left, including all the stars, may I add. The game is not finished yet though. On top of the 5 campaign chapters, there are 2 DLCs to play through. The first one I'm going to be playing through is called Cupboards and Drawers. Wow, we have our first cupboard here. I feel so honored. Our task is to put these clocks away. That's definitely got to go in a square pattern. And then this one definitely looks like a triangle, so let's put that there. And wow, look at this. We got to put all these art supplies away in these drawers. This DLC is really living up to its name. I was never much of an art person myself. Well, I mean, I guess you could call video making an art, but it doesn't feel like art as much as like drawing and painting does. But the reason I never got into art is because I failed out of my honors arts program in like 5th grade. Well, I didn't fail out of it, but I never got into it. Every kid had to do this like stupid test where you had to find what picture was in these squiggles and make a picture out of it. Pretty much just tested your creativity, but I never got picked and I was salty. And from that moment on, I swore I would never, ever pick up a pencil ever again. Nah, it's not that deep, but I just never really got into art ever since. Ooh, and we have some pretty flowers. I mean, I don't think it takes a genius to figure out that we have to put them in these notebook pages. So let's do that. Oh, we're getting down and dirty now. We're cleaning under the bathroom sink. Oh, this just reminded me, shoot. I don't know what happened, but the pads I used to clean my toilet like burst or melted, I don't even know. But it left this huge blue spot under my sink. And I rent, so I gotta clean that up. I've been kind of just putting it off for the longest time because, I mean, who wants to clean stuff in real life? I mean, that's crazy. Moral of the story is, if you don't want to clean something IRL, just do it in a game. That's why we have games like Power Washing Simulator or like this game. It's peak human procrastination. Oh, it's been a while since we've seen you. Oh, I can pet your belly. I know we got beef, but sometimes you're pretty chill. Okay, we're making lunch. Sandwich definitely got to go in the corner. Wait, but before we do anything, let's put these inner trays inside the outer tray. Because obviously, let's put the apple slices in the middle. Sandwich, I don't know where you go. Oh wait, you go on the top right with this half-eaten sandwich. Oh, and here we go. Chips go on the left, right next to the celery, and then boom, veggies on the bottom. Exactly how I would have done it. True story. You know, as much as I criticize this person's house, it would be pretty sick to have cabinets and drawers that just held exactly what you needed. Having a spot for every single utensil might be the move. Having to organize your cabinets is like so annoying and like nobody ever does it. You know what? I'm gonna start a business. People give me their utensils and I'm gonna make it kind of like this game where every single utensil has its own spot. I think that's a pretty good idea, honestly. It'll look satisfying and also it's just cool. But maybe that's just like so consumerist, it's like stupid. But rich people buy anything. I have a whole page on my notes app that's just dedicated to business ideas. You know what? Let me pull it up. Okay, here's a good one. I think that glasses that are comfortable when laying down would be so nice. Those might actually already be a thing, like maybe silicone frames. But I think that's a pretty good idea. While I was ranting, I think we just finished this whole level. Except for this marble, it goes right there. Okay, now we gotta sort through Grandma's cupboard. But it is nice though, I'd want one of these in my house. Ooh, now I'm craving a cupcake. But not the chocolate ones, I like vanilla. You might be wondering, oh, why don't you like chocolate? If anyone is a doctor in these comments, let me know if this is anything, but whenever I eat something chocolate, my throat gets all scratchy. It kind of like burns a little bit, but it's not like an allergic reaction. Like, I don't break out in hives or I don't know, do allergic-y things. I always say it's like, oh, the chocolate's too rich, but honestly, I'm like thinking it's something more now. So if any doctors are in the comments, just let me know if I'm gonna die, preferably soon. Every level I'm learning just a little bit more about this person. So now we figured out that they're an ingredient household, not like a snack one. There's not a single Cheez-It, Goldfish, extra cheddar, Pop-Tart, nothing. Just a bunch of corn and flour and apples. Okay, actually I can't talk bad about apples. I do love apples, especially Fuji. But still, it's like you got like no snacks here. I'm confused at what is the problem here. I feel like this is all correct. Oh, we probably gotta sort these out from like most to least. It's always something, huh? Hey, Sir Purzlot, we just had a good moment. Please don't knock that off. You know, I think you're the problem in the relationship. You know that? It's been a bit since we actually had like a puzzle one. Kinda just been sorting cupboards for a while now. I mean, I guess a file cabinet is a drawer. Let's try and put these headers from left to right. How many stars are on this level? Oh, okay, 3. Okay, I'm seeing something on this level. Dare I say we Roy G. Biv it? Color coding stuff has been like a majority of what the puzzle solutions have been. But honestly, I don't mind. I like color coding stuff too. Okay, now we're on the last star, and I mean, there's gotta be some with these pages. Probably just gotta sort them from left to right or something. Oh wow, this game is so inclusive. I can just sort video games while also playing video games. So many joysticks, holy. And it has got an achievement. Puzzle inside a puzzle, huh? They've thought of everything now. These game cartridges kind of look like PS3 games or something. I used to have a PS3. It's pretty nice. But I was like not really aware at that time, so I don't really remember too much. Okay, these Rubik's Cubes definitely go in the low cubby. And then these game cartridges go in the last low cubby. And then we gotta make some sort of design with these games. I think finally let's just switch those last two joysticks so that it's going from least to most amount of buttons. Wow, they are pulling out all the stops for this DLC. We're now sorting through a fish tackle box. We even have to sort through differently shaped worms. You know, sometimes I wonder, like, is this game gonna run out of ideas? There's only 2 DLCs right now, but there's probably like so much more to organize in a house. Like a laundry basket or something. Holy days, this level took me a long time. Ooh, we have some coins. Or are these buttons? The world may never know. But what we do know is that we gotta put these coin button things in their own designated holders. The gold cat coin in the middle is a nice touch though. Okay, we got 2 stars on this bad boy. I mean, I think next we gotta do colors. I'm telling you, color coding is like a big part of this game. The last star can't have to do with shapes because there's so many different shapes that there aren't enough to be the same. Well, how many coins have holes? Oh, and look, there's a bunch of ones that have no design at all. Okay, and then I think the last one will just be if they have like pictures or stuff on it. Alright, so let's see if my theory works. Yes sir, it does. Is that an X-Acto knife? One time I cut myself with a Swiss Army knife, which I guess isn't an X-Acto knife, but it still is pretty sharp. I was in the back of my grandma's car and for some reason I was just playing with one. And I cut myself good. Like, it was pretty deep. I must have been around 9 at the time, so I didn't even say anything to my grandma. It was such a clean slice down my finger that it didn't even hurt too much, which could have been why I didn't really even say anything. Sometimes I think back to my younger self and I just realize how much mental gymnastics I had to go through to think the way I did. But I mean, I guess that's with like every single little kid. I feel like you just grow out of it. I used to be so scared of Bloody Mary that even now it still gives me like heebie-jeebies. And I would be so scared to go into bathrooms and like turn off the lights or something, because if you don't know, the whole thing about Bloody Mary is that you go into a bathroom, say her name 3 times, and she like appears or something and like she like, scratches you. When Lil B-Dash heard that for the first time, that caused like a ripple in like my future and how I was gonna turn out, because that like petrified me as a kid. Okay, editor B-Dash here. Just look at this image. Tell me this would not scare you to death as a kid. And for all I knew back then, monsters were real, so nuh-uh. Okay, I'll admit it. You redeemed yourself. That is pretty cute, I will say. Let's try and not have any mishaps happen again, please. Okay, we have a bunch of swords here. Question is, oh, you can open these drawers. Oh my gosh, these drawers are so long. We just have to harness this power and we can have infinite storage. I think we have a bit of containerception going on here again. You have to keep putting these wooden things inside of each other. And then eventually I feel like we can start putting these cats in there. But I feel like if I had to pick a favorite, it would have to be the long one. Yeah, for sure. These levels are getting so short. I think we're nearing the end. Okay, we have this golden peanut here. We gotta keep opening up these drawers. Let's just, I don't know, keep putting it in the smaller drawer. Oh, what's going on here? It's like closing. I can't open it. Oh, okay, I think I get it. I have to keep just putting it in the consecutive drawer, but I can't skip any. Or I gotta be quick or something. Either way, got it in the red box. Ooh, golden key. Let's try and put it in one of these locks, maybe. And it opens up to a whole dining room setup. Okay. We've moved on from normal puzzles. Now we're just organizing entire rooms. And of course, we gotta have some good manners. So let's push these chairs in. Another key. Okay. Let's put in the third one. Cars. Maybe these are action figure cars, not real cars. Either way, let's put them into their parking spots. And of course, the headlights have to face outwards. Oh, wait, and one more thing. They have to be the same color. There was 3 layers of puzzle to that one. And now we move on to the first lock, and that unlocks into a farm. Okay. Let's find a good place for all these fields. The sound effects are really cool for this. Feels like I'm really moving the earth. And we have our final key here. What does this open? Oh, it opens up to the universe. Okay, great. All this stuff is falling in. What's going on? We're going into a black hole. This is it for us. It was nice knowing all of you. And oh my gosh, there you go. That is 100% of the Cupboards and Drawers DLC. That was a fun one. A lot of cupboards and drawers I noticed. I would say about just as good as the campaign. But don't click off yet, we still have one more DLC to go through. Sadly, it's the last one, but it's the only thing standing in my way from beating this whole game. And it's called Seeing Stars. It's a new day for me in the real world, which means more a little to the left. My brain is primed for all the puzzles I need to solve. We have some Lunchable looking snacks here, maybe a little gourmet. I'm just stacking them so that the bites line up. Then we have 2 more solutions, huh? I think the next one definitely has to do with the shapes of these things. They're either all a circle, a diamond, or what is that? A 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, an octagon. And we have our 3rd star left, which would obviously be... I have no clue. Well, we could arrange these bad boys by type of food. The white cracker has seeds in it, and also so does the tomato and the cucumber. And then the one on the right has a bunch of holes in it, just like the cheese and the olive. And I mean, I guess just the last one is nothing at all. I don't really know. We have some fine dining to sort through with this one. A lot of stuff to look at here, that's for sure. Well, first things first, I mean, gotta go from tallest to shortest. And whoa, wow, okay, 5 stars. Just completely skip past 4 and just go straight to 5. I mean, that's fine. Okay, I gotta ask myself, are there any solutions that stand out to me? And I mean, definitely the sparkles have to do something with it. Those are definitely stand out. So let's sort these from dullest or most dirty to, I guess, cleanest. And I find it funny to sort the dirty ones, you just look at the amount of food on the fork. And if we're thinking about obvious, I definitely noticed the amount of like ruffles or whatever that is on the bottom of these forks. Are these all different forks in real life? Because it's kind of crazy how much there are. Do they all have a certain use? The one on the left kind of looks like a tuning fork almost. Is that why it's called a tuning fork? Because it actually looks like a fork? Oh my gosh, that makes so much freaking sense. But anyway, that's 3 down. I have one more idea left, and then after that I'm pretty much screwed because I have no idea what the last one is. The wood has to do something because of that half wood, half silver one. That probably goes in the middle. So let's put all the wood ones on the left and then the silver ones on the right. Oh, and look at that, they make a V. Isn't that nice? Okay, let me think about this one for a second.
2,000 years later.
Oh, I got it. They thought they could get me with this one, but I figured it out once again. The last solution is just the height of the forks. Should have seen that one sooner. But that is our first 5-star one complete. Took a while though, I will say. We have some sea on the seas here, slang for corn on the cobs. Again, a bunch of things to look at on this level. And I feel like obviously the pepper on one side is going to be a solution. Yeah, 4 stars, okay. Got it. What's next, you're asking? Well, there's these random black kernels that probably mean something to make a sort of a wave pattern. So that's 2 stars. And then instead of all pepper, we could do all eaten kernels. Getting corn stuck in your teeth is like a top 10 most annoying things ever. It's just way too stringy. And the last one, well, I mean, there's this like layer of corn kernels that are being eaten on each one. Yeah, okay. Thought that was gonna be the last one. If it wasn't, I had no other ideas. We have another vase we have to put together, but something tells me, yeah, we gotta break these to get the shards. Real convenient that those shards just so happen to fit right into this broken vase. But either way, it's still a pretty interesting idea, and I do like the creativity. It's nice to take a break from those 5-star ones. Oh, it's been a while since we've seen you, Sir Perzelot. Almost knocked over that vase, huh? Huh? And who is this? Another cat. We're adding to the cinematic cat universe. Alright, we have a bunch of balls to play with. Definitely have to sort them from biggest to smallest. I feel like that's for sure one. Only 3 stars for this one. And the next star, I'm thinking something having to do with the number of faces or lines or something. Let's try and do faces. Soccer ball's probably at the end since it has 11 faces. You know, I'm looking at these balls and I have no clue what half of them are. I see soccer, basketball, is that softball, hacky sack, croquet maybe? But there's like 3 balls here I don't know. Well, we can bounce the balls, so it's probably bounce height maybe? Except it's kind of hard to tell which one bounces higher. Oh wait, it's not bounce height, it's a number of bounces. Okay, that makes a lot more sense. Hacky sack definitely goes last. I like that level, it was pretty fun. We got lots of food here, that's for sure. Is that mold at the top? Ew. They need to clean these out. These have been sitting here for a while. This is probably going to be another 4 to 5 star one, so let's hunker down and let's figure this out. Let's try and pair up all the types of food together. So we have veggies, pasta, soup, and then fruits and mold. Yeah, no wonder this is the last DLC. It's kind of tough. And then I'm thinking let's color code them. Is this seriously not a solution? A little to the left, color coding not a solution confirmed. Oh wait, the segments also have to go in a descending order as well. I was gonna say, that would have been crazy. For the 3rd star, let's just do another simple one and just order them by the amounts of food in them. So there's like large, medium, and small, I guess. I don't even know why you're saving 4 florets of broccoli. Or like a bite of pasta. But hey, it's not my house. We're definitely getting to the nitty gritty here. Get it? Because one of the chapters in the campaign was called nitty gritty. Okay, these tabs have to mean something. I mean, there's a reason why they have a certain amount of dots on each one. Well, we can make like a slope out of them, like that, and then just do it for the rest. It's wrong, apparently. Well, maybe if they're all just in the same order, like from left to right. There we go. It's label time. I know you guys have been waiting for this one. Labels have to be a solution, and if they're not, I'm suing. Let's put them all together. Yeah, and I thought this wasn't going to be super simple. Yeah, look, some of the labels are differently shaped. So if we just put the labels together, that's our 5th star. Wow, look at these pretty stained glass windows. I actually love stained glass. Mostly because in my house, I actually have stained glass windows in like the foyer or whatever. My house was made sometime in the 1900s or something, and so whoever made the house thought it was cool. And they were right, it's pretty awesome. I'm not gonna lie, I have no clue what's going on right now. Okay, I was just kind of messing around for a minute and I somehow got it. Even after finding out the solution, I can't tell you what it is. But anyway, we got Sir Perslot and his brother. And a new cat. Is that Grumpy Cat? Haven't seen him in a while. Ooh, origami. I should learn how to make origami. It looks so cool. Or at least just like a paper crane. Feels nice to get some rest and relaxation after those hard levels. Did we figure out this person's job? Are they an architect maybe? If so, that'd be pretty sick. Architecture's kinda cool. Let's try fitting all these different types of rulers into here. Are these rulers seriously all necessary when you're an architect? There's just too many to keep track of. Yeah, and I noticed that there was a whole other side to this puzzle. So instead of putting all this crap in the bag, probably gotta put it on the blueprints. Okay, whatever this thing is, literally cannot go anywhere. I have tried every single spot. Whoa, I was just playing around and apparently that thing opens up. That's neat. Doesn't really help me though. I actually found a space for it. Okay, still doesn't work though. Oh, you gotta press the red thing like the openy-uppy thingy. Holy, there's a lot of crap here. Okay, we have 5 drawers here that have 5 different types of knobs that probably correlate to what actually goes in there. The one on the left could be like metallic stuff. And then this one kind of looks like, I don't know, a seashell or something. But this one's definitely glass or crystal or something, so let's put all the glassy stuff in there. This is wood for sure. Just put all the sticks in there, I guess. Should I put the leaf in there? Sure, why not? Oh wait, the one on the right is metal. The one on the left is probably plastic. Wait a minute. I think we're actually supposed to sort the crap in here. That would make a lot more sense than just throwing it in there. There you go. All of our 5 junk drawers are now all sorted. Hello, Sir Perslot. Are your brothers or sisters here? Oh my gosh, there are so many cats now. Oh, she has a heart on her back. We have Grumpy. And is that a Siamese cat? And what's the last one? Oh, a hairless cat. You know what? Every cat deserves to be loved. These are some pretty cool looking figurines. Maybe these are like Dungeons and Dragons figurines. You know, I've never really gotten into that game, but it seems cool. It's gotten so popular recently that I feel like, it's gotta be good for a reason. A game can only be that popular if it is good, right? I know it has a lot to do with like your imagination, which is cool, but I feel like my imagination muscle hasn't been working in a while. But I think with a little bit of practice, maybe I could get into it. I know some of the classes in the games, so if I were to pick a class, I would be, I don't know, a paladin. Mostly and only because it just sounds kinda cool. I don't know the specifics of a paladin, but it just feels like a better knight. I don't know how different it really is. Well, here we go again. We gotta sort them by colors. And then the final star would be... You could probably just do like the different classes. So you can do like animals, wizards, goblins, etc. Very neat. We have a bunch of cat toys here. What happens if I pick it up? More like cats is locking eyes with it. Seems like every cat has a favorite toy of some sort. Probably just have to place it nearby them. So how many cats do we have in total here? 7. That is a lot of cats. We have another crystal puzzle here, but some pretty unique shapes. Okay, all the pieces are together. However, there is no ding. And no ding equals not solved. So I think I have to make some sort of shape in the middle, like that, and then just fill around it. Okay, it's solved. What's happening? Oh, okay, we have another drawer. Is this the final level? I didn't check, but it might be because... But what we do know is we have some keys here, and the little keyhole at the top probably correlates with the lock that it goes into. Okay, yeah, I was right. Oh, there's a stage 2 to this. Okay, well we probably just have to match the actual key part to the blocky thingy or whatever. I don't know. You get the gist. There's a third part to this? Jeez, okay. Okay, well I think it has to do with height, because the keys are different height, but they haven't been used in the last puzzles. Except putting the smallest ones in the middle and the longest ones at the ends doesn't seem to work. Oh, I think the key faces actually just have to face the same direction as the locks. There we go. Please don't let there be a 4th stage. Okay, good. Oh, we're back to this puzzle. We have all these pieces here, so maybe we just have to make a different shape this time? So where is this gonna bring me? To a bunch of... I don't know what these are. Well, I mean they all have different chain links on them. Except after looking at this for like a minute, it feels like there's nothing to sort here. They all have the same amount of like flower petals. The chain links feel like they have no purpose to them. Oh, but you have to look very closely. Look at the outer edges of the circles. They all have different markings on them. That's a pretty tough find. Took me a while. Oh, okay, they turned out to be compasses. Well, I feel like there's a lot to look at here. I feel like the squiggles might just be a red herring, because I feel like that's nothing. And I don't even know about the arrow, because what would that solution even be? Most north facing to most south facing? Like, it just doesn't seem realistic. Okay, well some of the compasses have no words on them, and some of them have a bunch of words on them. Like this one just has north, and this one has all 4, and this one just has north-south. Maybe we just order them from like the most amount of directions to least amount of directions? Phew! Thank the heavens that that was the solution. Okay, the compasses are going haywire. Hey, what's happening? I'm just moving them around. They're just clicking into place. Well, okay, I'll take it. And we're back to the puzzle box once more. Okay, let's make, I guess, another shape again. I feel like I'm starting to get the hang of these puzzles. Oh, and we have a bunch of multi-tools. Well, the thing on the bottom is just facing a bunch of directions. Maybe we just line them up so that they all face the middle. Whoa, hey, don't hurt me now. Let's just try and make them face the middle again. Oh my gosh, there's like 1,000 things. Oh, look at that. You just have to line them up. There you go. 3 stars. Holy crap. But what's happening though? Sir Perslot, why do you have my star? Oh, hey, don't knock it out. You broke it. How dare you? Okay, let's put it back together. It is complete! Is this the end? Is this the credit sequence? Oh my gosh, we're going through the fabric of space and time right now. Just to get this star. Are we going to the inside of the Earth's core? Oh my gosh, there's tons of stars out here. Should have just became an astronaut if I wanted stars. And there you go, we completed the Seeing Stars DLC. But you're probably wondering why I didn't get the 100%. Well, there are 5 levels that can only be unlocked after collecting so many stars. These are the last 5 levels I need to complete to beat the whole entire game. For the first level, we just have the crusts of bread, which we probably have to put with the rings in the middle of the plate. And there's another star for this one. Wow, okay. Oh. I was just kind of playing around with these bread pieces and I guess one of them lined up. We're supposed to use the outer lines. Oh, okay. First level is finished. Second level, we have some cupcakes. We can move the cupcakes out of their container. Plus, we could also move the candles. Okay. Oh, and the ones that don't have sprinkles have them at the bottom. So let's try and fit them in the cup that matches the sprinkles. And also the candle that matches the sprinkles as well. 3 stars for this one, but I feel like there's a lot to work with here. Heights is definitely going to be one of the solutions because there's different candle heights, there's different frosting heights, and also the little cones at the bottom, they have like layers to them too. So the smallest candle probably goes on the smallest cup and then so on and so forth. And then the only thing we haven't touched yet are the swirls. So the frosting is swirled, the candlesticks are swirled, and then the container things, what are they called? Cupcake containers? I forget. But they're also like ruffled. So the twirliest candle probably goes on the twirliest frosting and also probably the most creased container for it. Oh shoot, we're getting close to the end now. And for the third level, we have a dang 14 pack of markers. Let's just start by putting them in the container first. I mean, first solution I'm thinking is just put the caps on the right markers. I feel like that's a pretty obvious one. Huh, maybe it wasn't obvious. Well, wait a minute, we can bring out our old friend Roy G. Biv here. There's a bunch of black and white markers, but there's also a rainbow of markers we could sort from. Okay, I have an idea for the second star. The things on the side of the marker caps have certain tips on them, so let's try and match the tips with the caps. Okay, this one also isn't just as simple as just putting the markers on the right caps. Well, I'm noticing that there's ones that have edges on them. Can they make a certain pattern? Yeah, I think they can because this one can go in the middle and then all of them can kind of curve towards the middle. And then these ones can just go from thinnest to widest. The last thing to sort is these dang lines and dashes. I've already put caps on these markers 2 times already. 2 times! Now I gotta do it again. Great. I'm glad we don't have to do that a 4th time, because frankly, I was not going to do it. Second to last level, and we're going to be speedrunning this one, because I've been playing this game for 5 hours already. Let's go ahead and put these wind chimes where the backgrounds line up. There's 4 different types of wind chimes here. So there's like the bamboo, the straight one, the cone one, and then the double one. So let's put them all in their own quadrant. Okay, but that's not going to be enough. Well, I mean, the bottom left one can go from tallest to shortest. And all the other ones kind of have their own unique way to solve them. There we go. These chains definitely mean something, and they're ordered 1 through, I think, 5. So let's order them 1 through 5, but also sort them by color too. Boom, shakalaka ding dong! We are on to the last star of this level. The last thing we have left to deal with is just the holes. So let's put the different types of holes in each quadrant. And yeah, I thought it wasn't just gonna be that simple. Well, we can just order them from left to right. Yes, we are 1 level away from perfection. What are we doing here? Sorting through laundry? Oh, Sir Persalot. It's nice seeing you here. Making a stroll through the house. What do we do now? I guess just click everything? Oh. A ghost cat? Are all the cats ghosts? Who knows? Are we clicking all the stuff to find where the cat is at? The secret cat? Oh, in the jar. Yeah, what is up with all this? They're all ghosts. But this is so cool because these are all like references to past levels. Ooh, you gotta open up the book to find you. You got a cat squad now. Look, that's the picture from the first level. And funny enough, you had to move it a little to the left. Oh, in the yarn basket. How many cats are we gonna end up with? Oh, the hairless cat was in the lampshade. Is he in the trash can? No. Lampshade, no. Oh, he's in the boot. And then, there you go. Grumpy cat's in the umbrella. See you later, kitties. And with that cute little ending, that is 100% of A Little to the Left. I had a ton of fun with this game and I'd highly recommend you buy it just for yourself. I would really appreciate if you give this video a like as it lets me know you want more videos like this in the future. But with that, I'll see you guys in the next one.